Okay, so here's what I've ended up with after basically I've probably flown this at least 20 times or more. Anyway, I forget how big the motor is. It's like a 550 size, I think, and 1400 kilovolt. It's pretty fast. The just junk cord or Velcro crap to keep it battery where I can move it around, because I got several different batteries and stuff, you know. So anyway, this is what I kind of wanted to show you guys. Anyway, see, the stock landing gear leaves something to be desired, to say the least. So I put these nifty little springs on there with some guitar strings that I welded to it or brazed to it, then painted the whole mess because didn't want to rust. Anyway, these actually work really well. They soak up all sorts of ground handling. I mean, it's hard to, I don't have 3 hands, so that makes it difficult here. Anyway, you can hear the springs. And the springs are not really springs. I mean, I guess they are, but I made them, wound them around a pencil or something like that. I don't remember, it's been a while. But I had trouble with it popping out right here too. So I pretty much just glued all that crap in there. A little hot glue, a little CA, and it keeps breaking loose here. So I'm thinking about putting a plate in there, some kind of balsa plate or something like that. Anyway, pretty straightforward. This, I didn't like it on the top. It never did work right. It always bound up, which is probably, I don't know, due to it being short and it being at a weird angle. But anyway, I figured it would be a lot more fun, and this isn't glued in or anything. I'm just gonna experiment with it for a while. And I'm gonna use this to like drop some bombs. Yes, sir. Gonna drop some bombs. And it's gonna be basically work just the same way I did up top, but down here. That way I can like put a target on the ground and then bring her in for some target fun, dropping bombs. Dropping the bombs. Also thought, hell, I could tow something up with it that way too. I mean, it might get in the elevator or something, but it's gonna clear the rear stab better. It might get tangled on the tail wheel assembly with the rudder there, but I don't know, I'll just check it out. Tie some, like, you know, streamer or some crap first without yelling all out. Anyway, it's got Thunderbird 54. This is like I think it's 550 watts. Pretty sure it was like a what do you call it? Like not a kit or something like that, but it is sort of like a kit. It had the motor and the ESC, which fried on me. But it was from Tower Hobbies, I believe. I think it was somewhere around like $50 for both of them. And this motor's been awesome. It's been on several airplanes. It's 12x6 APC prop with the regular spinner. And I would like to get like a folding prop or some kind of prop that, oh, there went my thingy. Some kind of prop that if it hits the ground it won't break anymore or bend the shaft, because it's a little bent, but stays alright. And this motor mount is something that's different too. I forgot all about it. I ended up cutting the nose off, putting some friggin' oak or something in there. I think it's oak. No, that's pine. Anyway, I put that in there. But this adjustable motor mount's really nice, and you can probably use it on all sorts of different projects. This is the only thing I've used it on. I was going to build a plane that I was going to use it for, but it just sat around forever. And the nose on this thing was really just flimsy with this big motor on it after just a few crashes. So I got rid of that. And I slapped this big friggin' hunk of aluminum on there. And as you can see, it got some like right and down built into it. It wasn't like super precise or anything, but it worked there, so I left it there. And I was thinking about sliding this out some, maybe get a little more center of gravity forward so I can take the tire weight that's on the bottom off of it. It's a pretty good sized tire weight. And I was also thinking about fooling around with some pull configuration controls for it. I think it'd be cool, and I'd like to, you know, just try it. It'd be kind of fun, I think. I did build a smaller airplane that was like it probably had about a 18-20 inch wingspan, something I built out of foam. Actually took some Gillows plans for the Cessna 150, and I think it's the Cessna 150. I think it's a 24 inch wingspan. I'm not sure, but I took it down to 20 inches and made it out of foam. The idea being that I might be able to fly it in a gym or something like that. And well, I ended up moving and I never got it done. So there's a bunch of more shit to move, so I just ripped all the electronics out of the foam, all that hard work. I even covered it. Like I left the top and bottom not covered, so basically sides, and then covered the top and the bottom with I never did make the wings because I was debating on how to do them. Whether I was going to carve them out of one piece of foam like what here, which is probably the easiest way, or build up ribbed wings like a normal balsa build. But I never did. So I ended up ripping it up because I didn't want to pack that to the newer, smaller place that I was going to be going. And in the process, I lost quite a few little parts and stuff that I wish I would have kept. Of course, that's just the way it goes. But I still have most of all the good stuff. Anyway, this guy, see if he's ready. I'm not sure because I haven't flown this thing in it's been a year. It's been sitting in storage for a year. And it was all busted up from moving and stuff because it's so big. I have a friggin' Tahoe and it's still hard to get in there. And I don't like taking the wing off and all that crap. So when I got it out today, I rebuilt everything that was broke, glued it, wiped it all smooth, get the surface tension off the glue, and oh yeah, the paint scheme. I painted that with the Krylon camouflage colors. They're kind of expensive, but they're great. They're great paint. I mean, as you can see, like, you see the deformity in that, in there. And that's the only part the paint came off. I mean, there's little spots here and there, but there's something pink there, like it ran into something pink, or maybe my little girl got some stuff on it. But anyway, the paint's pretty good. I lost the canopy deal. I know where it's at, I think. I just need to go get it, but hell, I was thinking about doing something with sticking my cell phone inside there on the back side of it anyway, with a little hole out of the window so that the camera could see, since I don't have a GoPro or something like that. So anyway, but this thing is a lot of fun to fly, and just a few little minor things like the stinking landing gear. They do not take any abuse, really. And the wheels and stuff are actually wonderful. These are great, but the wire setup itself leaves a little bit to be desired. In fact, these little kind of, I guess they're sort of a cantilever, something like that. I mean, they don't go all the way over. They just cover it so you can snap the wire in there. I think I would rather it go all the way over and come apart with some screws or something. See that little screw right there has a washer on it? but as you see, it's found its way underneath the edge of the wire. So just the head of it is kind of providing some friction fit there, put any real stress and it pop out, which may be a good thing. But these things are tough, very tough. I really think it's a quality product. I like this foam too. I've had a lot of these foam airplanes, and this foam is a lot easier to work with. It's more dense, it's higher quality, you can just tell by the feel of it. And it takes paint nicely. I didn't even prime the thing. I may paint again just for something different. I wanted to put some like Air Force stars and stuff, but never did. Anyway, I know this video sucks, guys. Never done this before, so tell me how much you hate it. It's cool. Anyway, I'd like to see what you got. Thanks. Have a good day. Bye.